Hello, amazing people. Welcome again back to another tutorial. How you all doing, guys? Hope you're all good today. Hope you're doing great, and I hope you're generally fine, guys. Today, guys, I'm so excited to show you how to make this very beautiful and stylish wrap pants. Like, I'm so excited because, like, even if you're a beginner, trust me, you can make this for yourself. You will see how I'll do it now. You will see how simple this is, guys. So simple. Let's not waste time. Let's just get to the drafting table. Let's go. So this is the print that I'm using, and what I have here is actually a printed satin fabric. And I love this one because you can actually work with any fabric of your choice. It could be a cotton, it could be a crepe, it could be an African print, whatever works for you guys. This will turn out well, trust me. And this is of course what I'm working with. So now I am going to go ahead and fold my fabric. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to be folding along the yardage, okay? But first of all, my first fold is going to be along the 60 yards, okay? You know, this is a by 16 length fabric, okay? Yes, I'm going to be folding along that part, so which means I'm dividing my 60 into two like so. So I have this folded into two. So once I have this fold now, the next thing I'm going to do now is to make sure that I have it along that yardage, right, to get my desired length. So what I'm going to do now is to first of all indicate the length of the pants that I'm working with. So having in mind that I'm going to be putting a band of about 2 inches, 1.5 or 2 inches band is fine. Then I'm going to take note of the length of my pants. I'm working with 41 actually, added extra 1 inches to that for the hemming. So that made it 42. So this totally depends on your own length, okay? So just going ahead to indicate my length now and make my mark in there. So what I'm going to do now is to go ahead and fold this into two, because I need to have it in 4 folds, okay? Because we're having both the front and the back piece together. So once I've achieved that now, I'm going ahead to cut off the excesses that I don't need at the moment, okay? Yes, so that's it, guys. So here we have our desired length. So I just open up the top edges there. So we have this separated one for the front and one for the back. Now we have our actual length. Now we're going to be working with the width of the fold. Now for this particular wrap pants now, 22 inches is actually ideal for the width. It can actually work for so many sizes, except of course for a plus size, okay? So 22 inches, but I went ahead to work with 24 because I have extra fabric to play around with, so I made my 24. And of course, making it 24 is just going to give you that extra wrap effect, okay? Yes, so if it's a plus size, you might want to use 24, 25, but 22 inches is okay for a moderate size. So I'm going ahead to mark my own 24 inches in width, all the way from the top of the length to the end, to the lowest part of this fold. So once I had that, so I went ahead to cut off this excess. So this excess I'm cutting off is going to come in handy because I'll be using it for my band, okay? Yes, so I'm just setting this aside now. So we have our desired fold. So I have this 24 inches in width, alongside my 42 inches in length, which of course depends on your own length. Don't forget that. And remember, we're going to be putting a band of about 2 inches or 1.5. It's totally fine, okay? Yeah, so now the next thing I'm going to do now is to make 4 inches mark. So from that unfold there, I'm going ahead to mark 4 inches. Okay, so what I'm doing, just marking my 4 inches from top all the way to the end. I'm going to extend this 4 inches mark like so. You can see what I'm doing. I went ahead to make a straight line, that's all. Now on this line now, I'm going to indicate my crotch depth. So for my crotch depth, I'm using the hip circumference. I'll divide it by 4. Mine is 44 divided by 4, that's 11. Then I'll add an extra 1 inch, and that made it 12. So divide your hip circumference by 4 and add 1 inches, and that will be it, guys. So just mark that down as the crotch depth now. Extend it there. You have an angle 90, right? Then you go ahead and make a curve. So this is going to be our crotch, okay? This is going to be our crotch curve right there. Guys, if I tell you now that we have done with this cutting now, you say I'm lying. I'm serious. So this is it though. That is why I said even a beginner, can do this. This is just one cut. This is the only cut we are doing to make this beautiful pants, okay? And that is it. It's that simple. And of course, the front and the back is the same. That even makes it more easier, right? Yeah, so going ahead to open this up, you can see what it looks like. The same thing. So you have this U shape at the center there. The same thing you have for the front, the same thing you have for the back. So now we are going to go ahead and do the sewing process, which by the way is also easy, guys, easy. So now folding my having it, placing it right side to right side, just make sure it aligns very well. You can go ahead and use your pin to put it in place just to make sure it's aligned very well. The next thing we're going to do now is to go ahead and sew. Just sew on that U shape, okay? So about 0.5 inches all the way, just on that U shape right there. Once you're done, give it some notch because it's curvy, and of course weave the edges. Now, the next sew is going to be the side. Just hem the side. You can see, just hemming the side about 0.5 inches twice on the straight line there, and you do the same thing on the other side. Okay, you can see, just fold it in like so, just a tiny fold, that's all. Do the same thing from top to the end. Then on the lowest part again, you will still repeat the same fold. So you can see what we're doing for the front, we're also doing for the back. Guys, that is it, guys. So I'll just go ahead and finish all this up. Then I'll come back to show you how it looks. And when we're done, this is what we have. You can see this now. We have it all neatly sewn. And of course, I've gone ahead to weave the edges. Then you can see the size. I've also gone ahead to hem it. So sorry, at some point my camera is blurry here. Please forgive me, guys. Just bear with me. And just all I did, you can see I've gone ahead to sew it all and giving this a good press. Now, the next thing we are going to do now is to fix our band. So you can see I'm going to open up one side. Now you can see how it looks. I'll fix band on this side, then after that I'll open the other side like so and also fix another band. Okay, so let's just start with one side first. Okay, now the band I'm going to do now is, now if you want to have a 2 inches band, that means you have a 5 inches in width. But my fabric was a little bit less, so I had 4 inches in width, so I'll be making what, a 1.5 inches band. Okay, yes, so 1.5 inches band is what I have here. So you can see I did some joining at the center just to complete my pieces, and the length of this our strap is 60 inches. 60 inches is okay for this band. Now what I'm going to do now is to work on one side before I move to the next. So you can see, just open this up like so. You know there's already a center sew there because of that U shape, right? Now I'm going to bring my band here. I also have a center fold there. Even though you don't have a center fold on your band, if you just a long strap, just make sure you fold it into two and notch the center. Now what you're going to do, you're going to sew from the inside, which means the right side of the band is going to align with the wrong side of your pants. You can see what I'm doing now. Now go ahead and start sewing from the center. It's always important to start sewing from the center there. Okay, so I'll go ahead and sew. So once you sew from that center to one end, then you continue sewing from that same center to the other end. So you can see me, I'm carefully using my pin to hold this down. You can see what I'm doing. So this is how my sewing is going to go. Guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't done that yet. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share with your friends and sewing communities. I will really appreciate this a lot, okay? Thank you so much, guys. So going ahead to keep sewing, you can see I'm just using my pin to hold it down. This is exactly how my sewing is going to go. Now you can see there's an extra extension of strap which we're going to be using for the tie. So once you're done sewing, right, now you're just going to bring it to the front. You just make a little fold about 0.5 inches and bring it to the front, then you top stitch. That's all. That's all. Just top stitch. So that side you have your extra strap there. Just go ahead and repeat the same sewing. Just extend the sewing from there. You can see, so that extra strap there is going to be what you use to actually make your tie. Now what I do for one side, I'll repeat the exact same thing for the other side. And guys, that will be it. I'll finish this up now and you'll see how it turned out. And when I was done, guys, we're done. Oh, we're done. Like, this is it, guys. It's so simple, right? It's so simple. So you can see how this look, and see the band already fixed. All you need to do now is to go ahead and rock this pants the way you want, okay? Just style it. And this is so beautiful, guys. You can see this, guys. It's that simple. Thank you so much, guys. Like, we've come to the end of this one. And I hope you really find this helpful. Please don't forget to support this channel. like, share with friends, share with your sewing communities. I really, really appreciate it. Like I used to say, don't just watch and go. Please, guys, don't just watch and go. Like, share, and also share with your sewing community. This will really, really help this channel world to grow. Thank you once again to all my subscribers. You guys are amazing. You are the best. And if you're new here, I want to say a very big, big thank you to you. Thank you so, so much, guys. I always appreciate this. See you on the next one. Bye.